You all know the drill by this stage. This video is not made for kids. It's for adults to enjoy as well. Do you hear that, YouTube? But with that said, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and please enjoy the fucking video.
How's it going, guys? This is Liam Fitzgerald back again. And happy holidays! We are now officially in December and the countdown to Christmas has once again begun. I don't think I even need to remind you all how much I enjoy Christmas. As soon as mid-November comes, I quickly get into the festive spirit and start counting down to Christmas Day. And just like the last 2 years, I've got some great Christmas content coming to the channel this month. Not just reviews or episode discussions, but also little surprises here and there. So all I can say is, stay tuned. You won't want to miss them. Anyway, since we are now in the final month of 2025, I think it's only appropriate that we kick December off with a Christmas review. However, it's not a Bob the Builder or SpongeBob review. Oh no, I've got something different in mind for today. Do you all remember that one-off review I did of Mickey Mouse in Runaway Brain during the summer? Well, a big reason I made that video was to see what it would be like to review a show or franchise that I barely mention in other videos. And, well, that short for some reason came into my mind. Don't ask me why. Nevertheless, that video did really well and I truly enjoyed talking about something different for a change. And for today's review, we're going to do exactly that. Take a look at an episode from a different show. And what show did I have in mind? Well, since it's winter, I figured, why not do an episode review featuring that mischievous young penguin, Pingu. Huh? Who's calling me at this time?
Liam. I heard someone say Pingu, and as someone who grew up with that adorable little being, I thought to join as a Christmassy bonus.
Okay, two things. One, it's great to see you, Emily. And two, how did you get into my computer?
Oops. My apologies. I just have my ways.
Okay. I won't question it. But sure, you can join me for this review. But before we reveal the episode we're going to talk about, let me just give a little history on my thoughts on Pingu. Pingu is one of those shows I can remember growing up with, but one I didn't see much of. I certainly remember seeing him on CBeebies and certain VHS tapes, but I wasn't much of an active fan towards it like my friend here. But when I do get around to watching him, I always have a good laugh with the way he speaks, or the antics he gets into with his sister Pinga or his best friend Robbie. My first encounter with this lovable penguin was on that exact same tape that introduced me to Thomas the Tank Engine. The episode was called Pingu Delivers the Mail, and while I was unaware this was an original dub, I truly enjoyed this episode for how comedic it was, especially this scene. And after seeing him on this tape, I would later see him again on certain children's favourites DVDs. And while I did grow up with the hot animation era of Pingu more, I always have a place in my heart for the original seasons. How about you, Emily? What's your fondest memories with this penguin?
My fondest memory with Pingu? I still remember it when I was first introduced to him back when I was only 3. And the VHS I first saw him in was The Adventures of Pingu, and soon I would fall in love with the little guy. Gotten plush of him and Pingu, I would tune into the series on CBeebies and even buy almost every single DVD. You could say I'm a huge Pingu fan, and I still am to this day. I'll never forget the episodes that made me laugh, but also gave me good morals too, such as in Pingu and the Organ Player, to help those who struggle with work. No matter which version I'm watching, I'll always watch one of my CBeebies stars all the time.
Interesting history there, my friend. I can definitely see why Pingu is included in most of your videos. Well, now that our histories are told, let's progress with today's review. And since Christmas is coming, why not take a look at the Season 2 episode, Pingu's Family Christmas.
Crackerjack! I can't wait!
Well, with that said, let's wrap up warm and dive into this festive episode.
The episode starts with Pingu opening the calendar door and Pingu bops with excitement as Mama makes Christmas cookies. Pingu and Pingu help out with the buttering while messing around a bit. And soon Papa returns home with a present but tells the kids that it's for Christmas. Soon Pingu, and Papa go to get a Christmas tree to decorate. However, while decorating, Mama trips, which leads into an argument between the two. Luckily, Pingu and Pingu stop them from fighting as it's not the holiday spirit, and the parents make up. They soon begin to get everything ready for the big event as Pingu and Pingu decorate presents for their parents while the latter complete the tree. Soon everyone begins wrapping their presents, and that night the episode ends with the family singing a Penguinese version of Silent Night. So beautiful.
Wow! That was an impressive plot summary. You really are a big Pingu fan, aren't you?
You know it!
Pingu's Family Christmas is a very heartwarming episode. Just seeing him and his family preparing for Christmas and showing the true meaning by showing love and generosity. Emily, why don't you start us off by talking about your first encounter with this festive tale?
Thank you, Liam. My introduction to the episode was actually not from a DVD or VHS, but rather a game, Pingu and Friends for the PC. I would find the episode after that and would enjoy it a lot, including some YTPs of it.
Interesting first encounter. My first encounter with this episode was on the Christmas Children's Favourite DVD, which included other hit shows like Bob the Builder, obviously, Kipper the Dog, and Oswald. But Pingu's Family Christmas truly stood out to me as one of the episodes I would have on repeat, because it just melted my heart seeing Pingu, Pinga and their parents getting ready for Christmas. Again, just a simple heartwarming story for the whole family. The scenes that always stood out to me were the scene with the family decorating the tree and wrapping presents, and the final scene with them all singing Silent Night. Any moments that stand out to you, Emily?
Definitely agreeing with you on the Silent Night scene. It's one of my favourite endings as it's so wholesome. I have to give an applause to Carlo, who was able to sing the song 4 times using 4 different characters. Rest in peace, dude. Your role as Pingu and Co will live on forever. I also like the scene where Pingu and the elves were looking for a tree, and Pingu had to choose a really puny tree. Seriously, Pingu, that's not a tree, that's a Christmas bush!
Well, Pingu's choice wasn't any better. It was the size of that walrus from that one episode.
Easy, Liam. We won't be doing that episode for a while, so no need to panic.
Sorry, it's just... I really find that episode unsettling. Don't judge, folks. I'm sure you found it unsettling too. Anyway, I think we can both agree that while we have different encounters with this episode, they will both be experiences that we will never forget.
I agree. It's one of those Christmas specials that gives you that warm, cozy feeling. All we need is some hot chocolate and boom!
Hot chocolate. Another thing that stands out in this episode is the little moment of conflict between Pingu's parents. The more I think about it, while this little moment does drag the positive atmosphere down a bit, it does reflect one of the biggest negatives of Christmas. As no matter what happens, there's always going to be an argument occurring. I mean, I've seen that in plenty of other Christmas specials.
Yes, you will. It was lucky Pingu and Pinga helped stop the two from arguing, as I relate. Seeing folks argue, especially during what is supposed to be a festive time, is quite upsetting. I would know. But I know the struggles when it comes to Christmas. Heck, the 12 Pains of Christmas gives us some of the cons regarding the holiday.
Batteries not included.
No parking spaces.
Buy me something!
Get a job, you bum.
Facing the in-laws.
5 months of bill. Yo ho, sending Christmas cards. Oh jeez, look at this. One light goes out, they all go out.
Showing that Christmas isn't 100% perfect.
Ain't that the truth? There are quite a few people out there that simply don't like the holidays. My dad is one of them, unfortunately.
Sounds like a Grinch in the house.
That's one way of putting it. But honestly, while this scene is short, it honestly highlights one of the biggest negatives with Christmas, which is something we all need to be aware of. But I will say, the ending made the episode worth it. Seeing everyone open presents was truly wholesome. Especially this one reaction from Pingu.
I agree. Seeing the family opening their presents, from Papa's bow tie to Pinga's new teddy, and of course the beautiful cover of Silent Night outside where the Christmas tree sparkles in the night sky, reminds me of the Grinch that stole Christmas when everyone sings around the tree.
Indeed, Pingu's family Christmas ends on a strong positive vibe. So strong that it's enough to melt your heart. And, yeah, that's pretty much all Emily and I have to say about Pingu's family Christmas. It's just one of those festive stories that truly gets you into the spirit of Christmas, and while it does have a small dose of conflict, it's quickly resolved by showing the true meaning of Christmas. Wouldn't you agree, Emily?
Of course, Liam. I still love this special and never get tired of it. It's one of my favourite Christmas specials from my childhood, the others being Bob the Builder, A Christmas to Remember, and Rankin Bass's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Why weren't you at elf practice?
So in conclusion, I'm going to give Pingu's Family Christmas a full 10 out of 10. A beautifully festive tale.
Make that a double, Liam, because this episode gets 10 festive penguins out of 10.
I thank you guys so much for watching this Pingu review. It truly felt good to review something different once again. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your thoughts on this episode, and don't just subscribe to my channel for more great videos, but if you can, please go subscribe to Emily's YouTube channel. She truly deserves all the support she can get.
Aw, thank you, Liam. I'm glad I could join you on this review. I hope we could do more soon. And if you excuse me, I've got a family of 5 pesky pigs to have for Christmas dinner. Matane!
I don't know whether to be concerned or disturbed by that. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this collab review. Stay tuned this month for more Christmas videos coming your way real soon. But until then, I'm Neil Fitzgerald, and I will catch you later. TTFN!